to the Monday edition of the United Front Show. My name is Raz. As you can see, different scenery here today. I mentioned in the last show that I'd be on vacation with the family. Well, here I am. I'm in the Gulf Shores. Beautiful place. As you can see, I'm competing with the beach a little bit in terms of the sound, so it's not going to be perfect. But I think it's important that we still get on with the show and talk about what's happening with Manchester United. So, unfortunately, I'm sure a lot of you are disappointed as I am. Manchester United lost to Sevilla 2-1. Look, I predicted it, right? That Sevilla would really going to attack the left-hand side, where Brandon Williams is a young kid, and the cross for the first goal came towards the left, and Brandon Williams was actually facing the right where the ball was coming from. And, the Sevilla player was right on the back there to put the ball away. Same thing with the second goal. The cross that De Jong finished. Now, you can argue that, Lindelof was at fault and all of that, and we'll talk a little bit about that here in a little bit, but really, that cross came through because, Brandon Williams, again, they picked him apart, and it's part of the learning process. It's a little bit difficult to, look at the whole situation and say who was at fault and who could have done whatever. Look, because ultimately it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, what really matters is Manchester United are out, and we've got a lot of work to do ahead of us. My hope is that Solskjaer is now going to get an opportunity to focus on transfers. I think that game, along with other games, also highlighted the fact that Manchester United desperately need reinforcements. We need some quality so that in the event Rashford is unable to play a good game, just like he has done the last 3 or 4 games, is really underperformed. We need somebody else there to really be another threat. Martial, when he's drawing blanks, Martial's been a really great player for Manchester United. He scored a lot of goals, and he's been really our talisman. Unfortunately, in the game against Sevilla, he had multiple chances. And the other point, too, is the fact that Ole waited until the 86th minute to bring in, some subs, shows you, again, how light we are, or how thin we are in terms of quality in depth. So these are things that we've been discussing, and I can tell you that obviously our manager knows that, and he's going to be fighting tooth and nail, to get some reinforcements. Again, that starts with, now discussing who's going to be in versus who's going to be out. We know that Jesse Lingard, Pereira, Jones, and a few others have been discussed as departures. When is that going to happen? Manchester United need to raise some funds. There's also a feeling there that, maybe we don't have the money that we think we do. So it's going to be difficult. Should United go into the the upcoming season, in the, I guess in the state that we're in right now, it would be crazy to expect, a lot more from this team. My version of the story is Manchester United have overachieved under Solskjaer, especially this season. That third place finish was extremely important, and it was a really, really great achievement. But the matter of the fact is, we've gotten to 3 semi-finals, and we've lost all 3 of them. What does that mean? That means we need a team that is capable of getting over the hump. We know that we've got a bunch of kids who need to learn and all of that, but we can't always count on the first teamers, to deliver. In terms of the goal that was scored by Sevilla, by De Jong, who is, by the way, Newcastle flop, I think, there's a lot of people that are talking about, hey, Lindelof should have done this, it was his fault, it was Maguire, it was, Brandon Williams. The matter of the fact is this, the difference between Manchester United now and Liverpool, say, 2 seasons ago, is the fact that Liverpool is scoring a lot of goals. We started out scoring a lot of goals, and then, the goals have kind of gone dry a little bit. Rashford, I think, has got a lot on his plate, and I think the kid is getting tired, and he needs some reinforcements. Maybe we need a forward, or he needs competition, so that he can know what this is all about. If you remember, when Sir Alex Ferguson was at the helm, one of the things that he did was he would make sure that, the players were 100% focused on their job, and their job is to do well on the pitch, on the field. Remember, that was why him and David Beckham did not get along. So these are some of the things that we have to look, at in terms of the stars that we have, aka Marcus Rashford and Paul Pogba and all of these other players. Jesse Lingard, who is trying to promote his cologne and other fragrances and things like that. Your job is to play for Manchester United, and if you do well for Manchester United, the rest will come. And I think that needs to be the message. So in terms of what happened, against Sevilla, yes, it's very, very disappointing. In fact, it's extremely disappointing. But at the end of the day, it's a reality. That's what we've got, and we need some reinforcement, and that's really the most important part. So no news in terms of new signings. There's some rumblings here, but we haven't really seen anything confirmed by Manchester United, at least. So until that happens, we'll just have to wait and see. So I look forward to speaking with you guys on Wednesday again. Very sorry for all the noise in the background and everything else that you can hear. Again, I'm on holiday, enjoying the time with my family, and I will see you on Wednesday. Until then, I'm out.